first met James 7 years ago on a Friday night at Big O Donuts. In that moment, I had no idea that this baby-faced boy sitting across from me would soon become the brother I never had.
It has been an amazing journey to see Katelyn grow from the curly-haired locks, bouncing baby, sweet toddler, to the smart, caring, beautiful, accomplished woman she has become today.
For those of you that know Katelyn, you know she is sweet, kind, and patient. I feel like Katelyn has already been a part of our family for a while now, and I'm so happy it's now official and I finally have a sister.
James has been with us through some of the most monumental years of our lives. He's seen us graduate high school, college, fight over clothes and where to eat for dinner, and he somehow managed to stick around. Today just makes it official, but from the moment we met him, he has always been a part of our family.
Oh my gosh, she's pretty, man. You look like a princess.
Wow!
You like it?
I love it, Ozzy.
You look so cute. I love it. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah.
James, I'm sure you know this, but Kate will do anything for the people she loves. She will be your biggest supporter in life. If you ever need anything done, she will drop everything and completely take over any task for you. I know from personal experience that you will never be bored, hungry, or late for anything if you have Katelyn by your side.
Over the past few years that I've known James, I've watched him grow from a young, aspiring college athlete to a scholastic academia and computer science with a bright future.
I realized how much I truly look up to James. I also realized that Jack and I have had life much easier than James Matt. Since the day I was born, we had James Matt to look up to, paving the way for us and showing us what to do and how to act, while at the same time showing us definitely not what to do and not how to act.
It feels like it was just yesterday that we were playing dress up in the basement, putting on performances and fake weddings, together with the outfits that Janice would make us. Nothing I say could encapsulate the bond between me and Kate. I don't remember life without her, and I hope I never have to.
If you don't know, 7 years ago, these two found themselves on their first date over at the fair. But here we are, 7 years later. You're looking at each other after a long journey together of dating and looking and saying, this is the person that I want to move towards the rest of my life.
Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for setting the standard so high for how a Massengill boys should carry themselves.
Growing up in a household of all girls can be a bit challenging. And I just know that the moment Katelyn brought James home, my dad was absolutely thrilled. Not only did he have another man in the house, but he finally had someone to help him dock the boat without having an absolute meltdown in the process.
Would you walk towards each other in sacrificial love? Jesus offers us the greatest picture of that as he trades his perfect life for a broken one. He lays down his life for us, his bride, the church. Would you walk in deep joy and friendship? The healthiest marriages I know are between two best friends that just love being friends.
Aww, you look so cute.
Oh, yeah, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
I like
For those of you that don't know me, my name's Clay. I'm James Matt's younger, taller, and better looking brother. I've known James for a while now, about 21 years I think, something like that.
Katelyn and I have always been the dynamic duo. I was walking Kate into kindergarten every morning during our first year at Capshaw. I can still feel her wet tears on my arm from when she didn't want to let go of me before going into her classroom. From that point forward, she was always 2 years behind me in everything I did.
After 20 plus years being surrounded by 4 women, I'm proud and thankful to have James as my son-in-law to help equal out this imbalance of estrogen and testosterone.
We experienced so much together, from our high school days to her getting invited to my senior prom, to her stealing my clothes moments before we had to get in the car to leave for school. At the time, it seemed like she was my annoying little sister, but there's no one else I'd rather experience those moments with.
We've had some good times growing up together. Like that time we were playing football in the living room after being told so many times not to, and James Matt tackling me and breaking my hand. Or the times playing with our toys in the sandbox behind our old house for hours upon hours, or taking Dad's truck to go do donuts behind our house to make a track for our dirt box.
I couldn't pick a more perfect person for Katelyn than James. What most people don't realize is how much alike they are. I recall a conversation Mom was telling me a couple years ago that went something like this. James, will you come over and hang out with me? Well, big haters, I don't know. I don't really want to drive across town. Why don't you come hang out with me? No, James, I don't really want to drive across town. That's too far.
Hello, family and friends. On behalf of the Grants and Massengale families, I welcome you to the celebration of marriage between Katelyn Rose and James Matt.
First off, I just want to say, wow, I can't believe this day is finally here. And I really can't believe Katelyn just married my goofy brother.
Now my little sister is not so little anymore, and we are finally here on her wedding day.
We want Katelyn and James to know that Sandra and I will be there to love and support them in this wondrous adventure of marriage and future life together from this day forward.
Thank you for being so competitive and making me better in every aspect of life and wanting to beat you in everything I do. And thank you for all the fights and bullying me, all the fights and bullying you put me through to make me tougher. And overall, thank you for being the best big brother a man could ever ask for.
I always say Katelyn is lucky to have me as a big sister because I am also her personal photographer, hairstylist, and on-call artist that somehow gets stuck doing any craft she just can't finish.
I love you, brother, and I'm so happy you have found a girl that will actually put up with you. So thank you, and good luck, Katelyn.
I talked to Katelyn a couple months ago about the speech I would give at her wedding. There are so many moments between her and James that would have you crying from laughter. But when I asked Kate if I should tell any of those stories, her response was, no. People can't know me and James are funny.
We love you both and want the best for you that life has to offer. All the best. Love you much.
I love you guys. I know that your marriage will be full of a lot of laughter and love. I wish you the best and you're happily ever after.
I love you, Katelyn. I'm so glad James Matt has somehow tricked you into marrying him. Seriously, I love both of you so much and couldn't be happier that y'all found each other. I wish you the best life together, full of laughter, peace, and happiness. So let's say, raise our glasses to James Matt and Katelyn.